Hello, everyone, and welcome to the virtual living room. It is your girl, Lovey, and we're back with another recap of this week's episode of Married at First Sight. Episode 4. Is it 13 or 14?
14, I thought.
I'm losing count. When are we
I
done?
think it's 14.
Lord Jesus.
Sometime soon, because there's no more unfiltered. Or is there only one more, right?
I think it might be one more.
Oh, okay.
This episode was a mess. Oh my God.
Well, I'm starting to get fatigued, but it's okay. It's all right. All right. Well,
Me too. I'm fatigued people, but Michaela fatigued right now.
Well, that too. As you heard, we got April. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
We got Iva. What it do?
Hola, what it do?
And we got the Browns, where half of the Brown is focused on the Hawks and the Braves.
I'll let y'all guess which half that is.
All right, y'all. Who's gonna start? Pick a card, any card.
Pick a card. Crazy. I say start with crazy. That's what I say.
Y'all just gonna
oh my God! Right, we're just gonna start like that.
All right, all right. That's what
you
we're
have to
doing.
wait.
Good stuff. I thought we were supposed to build up to the drama. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go ahead.
But all of them pretty much had drama.
Everybody was
except for
not Gil and Myrla.
Yeah,
which I'm still surprised on that.
Yeah, that's true. And she pulled my strings a little bit more last night.
Did she really? I can't say that.
Oh Lord.
She ain't pulling my strings.
She was joining in the reindeer games.
Gil keeping her
stay awake.
Gil keeping her right there. That's exactly what's happening.
So it sounds like we're talking about them. So let's go ahead and knock them out. Let's go, because there's not much to say, so we might as well go ahead and knock them out. So I am proud of her that she did stay up that night, and she was open to hanging out with the girls and talking. Once again, I say I would not share with her because she does not share.
Yeah.
And I don't like that when it's just like the girl who relationship going good and she just sucking stuff up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my synopsis. She was all over him though, boy. Like she could not.
Was.
They doing the thing. They just too grown. They grown enough to say they ain't doing it or not mention it, but they definitely doing the damn thing.
Yeah. Because Gil's skin getting better.
Her daily supplements of vitamin D.
Did you?
Yeah, Gil's skin. Gil's skin getting better. Yeah, he getting shiny.
I think he knows too. I think he knows that if he was to talk about it, then she would be upset or whatever. She's the kind of wants to, be the goody in front of everybody. So I think he's, keeping it under wraps.
But if you want kids,
I saw that new ring on at the retreat.
She had a new ring on?
Did y'all peep the new ring was on at the retreat?
Oh, I didn't peep
ring already?
That ring from the unfiltered. So that's when I thought about you, BB. I said, oh yeah, she getting that vitamin D because she had that new ring on at the retreat.
Well, if they want kids, you got to quit wearing them tight ass pants. God damn, his pants be tight. You going? His sperm count gonna be.
How he got on the horse with that? How he get on the horse with them pants?
How you know that nigga pants?
The nigga pants were tight as hell. He couldn't even get on the horse.
How you know that man pants tight?
And then another thing about his dressing. We gonna pass on him. You saw that man. Hell, everybody in America know that man's pants were tight as hell. Did y'all see when this dude had on some damn cowboy boots and shorts?
Yes.
And the fucking boots was brown. I was like, is that his leg?
Wait, Johnny had on some shorts with them too.
Yeah.
The pink shorts.
Johnny, I expect nothing from.
Was there a memo that said you need to be wearing boots? Because everybody
was like, just because we going?
I think that was just part of the.
When you go to the ranch, you gotta wear shit kickers.
Yeah, I think it was just part of
the. Rachel did not. She up there wearing a peep toe boots. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, I peeped that. She was out of pocket.
That fit. I'm just gonna put that right there. I ain't gonna say it.
Well, that's more of an atrocity than them playing around wearing cowboy boots. Obviously, they would not wear cowboy boots and shorts. They wouldn't.
I think they gave them hats and boots.
Yeah, I think so.
Hats and boots.
They gave
Gil
him the
in that
hat.
red
They
hat.
bought
Yeah,
the boots
Gil in that
because
red
Michaela
hat.
had a
though.
big ass box that she was carrying around with her boots.
Oh, those are her
But-
boots. I was like, what is in that box?
Yeah, that big ass green, because when he was packing, you could see the box. But yeah, Gil still no. I'm not giving him a pass on that, because even if they gave you them fucking boots, you do not have to wear them goddamn boots with your little chocolate legs and your chocolate boots and them damn shorts. He looked a whole fool. That I was like, you know what? That might be.
I don't
it.
remember. When did he have on shorts? I don't remember him wearing
When all
the
the guys
shorts.
were sitting outside talking, he had on, and the shorts was tight too.
Apparently, my wife can tell you exactly what he had on and when he had
I
it on.
can. But anywho, it was bad. That could be why he's single.
Nah, because a woman would be like,
Girl,
Well, he
stop.
ain't gonna know mine.
I can change that. And she'll change it.
Exactly. Like Chris
You'll change
Rock
it.
said, I was broke, and then my wife came and picked up and took all the little eye boogers out my eyes, and look, now I can dress. Yeah, we can look at it and be like, I can work with that.
Yeah, we do kind of
Yeah,
make good.
some dudes are like, all right, yeah, my wife picked this out, and that's how they rock. So
I know you're not that dude.
no,
Yeah.
it was Sinbad that said him and the kids be sitting on the sofa waiting because she gonna get us
Tell my
dressed.
mama gonna get us dressed.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's pray so. But even on the unfiltered, his pants still be tight as hell. So she left that part in place.
well, she might like it.
He's still wearing them pre-pandemic clothes, so we already talked about that.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Called
I'm
him
not-
a what, Lovey?
You said that he got his COVID weight on.
Oh yeah, he's buffet.
Buffet. That's what it was.
That's funny.
That
Buffed
is
and
so
fat at the same
wrong.
time.
Oh my
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, they good. They're doing fine. They're gonna be all right.
Yeah, again, though, I'm gonna need
Yeah.
Myrla to chime in. Even when they were having a little conversation about guys, now I did see her shake her head when Rachel and them were talking about.
Shake her head.
She gave a real half nod, when they were talking about you be with a guy and he can't even text you back, but you think the world of him. She kind of gave a little half nod. So
No, she
apparently
said
that's-
yes
said
in
yes.
that corner. Mhm.
Did she say that
Oh,
in that corner? I can't tell who said that.
But you know what? When they were talking, her and Gil, Gil was still keeping on her, on her toes. He did continue to tell her that she was being negative at times. that
Yes,
he
I
didn't like
received
it.
that.
And she said, I received that. So I feel like he keeps her on her toes, which I feel like no one else has done before as far as checking her. And so I think that's another reason why she all into him.
Then I also
think-
like
and-
too
and-
how he checked on her feelings afterwards. Are you
Yep.
okay with me saying that? And
Yep.
she was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, I received that. They got back into the jokey part, but I do like how he checked on her feelings.
Yeah.
Either he getting good direction or Gil might be a part-time therapist. Like he gives great advice. He does.
He is
He
good.
does. He a grown
He
ass
does.
man.
It's
He's good.
I like how he called everybody on their shit, but does it in a way, like not
Mhm.
That doesn't
Oh,
belittle
yeah.
someone or make them feel
Right,
bad.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like
He
telling
did get
her homegirl would take the batteries out the smoke.
Right. Right. And also he got on Michaela talking about, well, you told him to go home. So look, mean what you say. Mean what you say. You know what I mean? So don't say do what you want to do and then that man leave and then now you didn't turn into hurricane.
Okay, so they're good. They're good. Johnny and Bao, they were okay. That was because they really didn't interact with each other.
Yeah, Bao is done. She
But
done.
exactly,
That
that's
was
what I'm
done.
saying. I'm so
Johnny's
proud of
done.
her.
Johnny is checked out and Val, I'm glad she's been backed up because she wasn't gonna turn herself into another Chris and homegirl.
Yeah.
I was really proud of her. She was just like, no, she was like, I did not come here to be treated like this. I'm glad that she finally snapped out of it and was like, dude, fuck you.
You're a drama king.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Her Oakley's kicked in.
I
It's
mean,
to
she
the point
remembered
where
her
she
past
laughing at
too with her parents. So, she was able to look at that and be like, I'm the one who said I didn't want to be in that relationship. And I'm right here participating in it.
Like she was very in tune with herself to be able to say
Yeah.
that.
I was
And
happy
realized
for
that
her as
before it
well.
was too late. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was over when she started laughing at him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
When they were playing the game and she was like the drama king.
Mm-hmm.
And through the crown, and that shit tickled the shit out of her.
Yeah.
At that point, Johnny going to pack it up, bro, because it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, because didn't they show, was that on that or was that on Unfiltered, where they showed him like with the green face, like he was just seething?
It was on the show.
Okay, because he was looking like, because you're right,
Yeah, because she said mirror. She said mirror, mirror on the wall.
She sure did.
Yeah, it's
She
a
said,
wrap.
my husband. Right. And then the fact that those two couples could sit there and be like, so who's staying with who? And oh, there's other rooms. Oh, okay. We taking straws. Who's sleeping on the couch? Right. Yeah.
I was so proud of her that she wasn't like,
no
"You're not gonna
part
sleep
in
with
sleeping in the
me."
room with Johnny.
None of that.
She was like, I'm good. I get to have my own room. Good.
I was proud of Brett.
Oh, I
Okay.
was so proud of Brett.
Oh
I
yes,
was proud of Brett too.
Let's go
Yeah, she
ahead
stood
and
up
go
for
into
herself.
them. And yes, she sure did.
And Ryan looked like a whole fool. She's like, how are we gonna be not sleeping in the same bed at the house? And now you thought we was gonna sleep in the same bed just because we're on vacation? Come on, get out of here.
I should have conveyed that I didn't mean the bed, I meant the room, but I guess I should have said that. Yeah, you should have.
He was gonna get
said
some
that.
because he was on vacation. He thought he was gonna get some food. That's what I thought. I think he thought he was gonna get some.
He don't want none of that nasty stuff. He don't want none of that. That was
Then
the
why
last
he
thing.
offered? Wait, and then he gonna say, "Oh, I don't mind sharing the bed. You know, I don't mind sharing the bed with Brett." However he said it, like, get out of here, boy.
Yeah, I honestly, he might have been trying to share the room, but I doubt having sex with her was. I think that was the last thing on his mind.
Yeah, if anything, it was for optics.
I agree.
Exactly.
His intentions then. Why would he want to share?
He's gonna make his pallet on the floor. Shit.
It was for optics, just to save face, especially after they had that conversation on the way there. Boy, them eyes was darting left, right, left, side to side. I was like, do we really look all like that? Look around
I'm
like
sure
that when we
he takes the shit out that sister. He probably was like, "Why the hell would you?"
Well,
do
he
that
should
shit?
have, because she was wrong as hell for that.
He was like, "Come on,
Yeah,
fuck
but
her up."
she was on woman code right there, no Brown, because she
Nah,
probably tired of seeing that
blood
girl.
trumps all.
No, blood, it does. She didn't give all the specifics, but she's still trying to tell this girl, hey, you looking like a whole fool, boo boo. You're not taking these signs. You need to cut them checks. You need to go. Like he not here with you.
And she know, if you know that your family member ain't shit. Come on
Oh,
now.
I tell people all the time when they come from my brother, oh, I just love your brother, girl. Watch your back. I tell him in my brother's face. My brother be like, oh yeah, she'll tell you. Yeah, watch your back. My brother, oh, he cool though, but yeah, watch your back.
If y'all would drop dime on your sibling, then something wrong with y'all. I'm questioning y'all.
No, if you
I got my brother back like nobody's business, and he know it. He is like the only child I have, and he literally, the family knows this. But I will tell a chick in a minute, hey, don't get wrapped up, boo boo. Don't listen to me.
But that's only if you really take an investment in that person, because that happened to me with Mr. When we dated years ago, his auntie came and told me one day, I will never forget. She was like, "Why are you with him?" And I'm like, "Oh, is this a test?" I was like, what you mean? She was like, he ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, where you got your whole future in front of you. Why are you here, ma'am? Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
I done had somebody mama tell me that girl, that boy ain't shit.
Exactly.
So
you know she ain't shit because she raised an ain't shit son. I'm just saying.
Well, I could appreciate girl code, so. But yeah, he looked like, if I'ma fuck you up was a person, that was definitely Ryan in the truck.
Oh,
he definitely was, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But why
he definitely got her he got back.
At the end of the day, Ryan, like, I feel like I was happy that Brett was calling him out, because why are you saying one thing but your actions say something totally different? Like, if we ain't together, we ain't gonna stay married. So why are you trying to say, I'm just taking this last, this weekend, maybe you hope, in these last 2 weeks? Like, no, who are you kidding? Like, you're not, what are you trying to do?
As Dr. Viviana would say, it was all performative. Yeah.
But you know what though? I actually, and I don't even like Ryan, I'm just gonna say, I actually think that he was trying to live up to what he said to Dr. Pepper. However, he was correct in saying Brett was like, "Oh, bitch, I'm through this. I'm over this. Like, too little, too late. It's over." So he was correct in that.
But what would be the point of that? He doesn't like her. He said to his sister, he's not attracted to her. Like when she asked him in the kitchen, what if she looks like whatever, what would you be doing? He would be doing something totally different if he was attracted to her, and he's not. So
the friendship part, why he just to be civil, just like at that part where they were sitting there talking, what was that, to the horses or to the goats or whatever, chickens and hens, oh my, whatever the hell they was talking to, when they were being civil. That's what I think, that's what he wants to end, at least on that note, because they're over, boo. But
I mean, I feel like he's been civil to her. He has definitely not been Johnny cutting her down or some of these other ones where they're just being mean to each other. I feel like he's been civil the whole time, but what's the point of saying, maybe, there's some hope in these last few weeks? And I'm
I don't believe in that shit though. No,
it's not. So stop playing.
I do respect the fact that he does not go back and forth. Like he just kind of stays pretty neutral about it, and I do think that, like he said, if he wanted to come back and do something, she was done. Your day late, that was short.
Yeah, she was over. I
Well,
want to say about cutting eyes though. Speaking of cutting eyes, did anybody see how Zack was cutting eyes of Michaela at that table? That fool was looking at her like, is she about to pop off? What's she about to do? Hey, but anybody else want to say Michaela was either on some sort of medication or she was lit? Could y'all see it? Or was it just me on her
when they
face?
were playing the game and how she was kind of?
I thought it was just her, to be honest.
I thought it was just her too.
And when they were sitting there talking, when she did the little bug thing, how she was talking, and then especially at night when they were going to bed that night, she was like,
"That's her personality. That's her personality." And Zack said it from day one. That is you. That's who you are, and you can only bury that for so long until it's going to come out.
We said that, but she looked like she was a little inebriated to me.
I'm sure she probably was. They always drinking. They was taking shots and everything. So
right. But she was She was on my. Okay, y'all go ahead.
So the part that had me literally almost on the floor was when he said, "I wasn't ready to be married at first sight, and most of all, I wasn't ready to be married to you."
No, he said, I was ready to be. I was ready to be married at first sight.
He said I was ready for a wife.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, my bad.
Clearly, I wasn't ready to be married to you.
To you. He kept saying
that fool said being married to you was harder than I thought it was gonna be. I said, damn.
Right.
And she took offense to it too.
He said, I knew it was gonna be hard, but being married to you, I was not ready for. That's when she did the bug thing and she just really flipped out.
I can't.
She just couldn't at that point. She was
I
done.
Can't make this shit up, yo. I can't make this shit up.
He told her, he was like,
when they be showing her storming through that house and it's like speeded up. That is the funniest stuff ever.
That shit is hilarious, man. It reminded me of the Bigfoot video where Bigfoot be walking through the woods fast as hell. That's how she was stuffing through.
She was snatching things and jumping over hurdles and everything.
Jumping over hurdles.
I was dying laughing.
She did. She looked like a track meet, didn't she?
Wait, what about when she took his suitcase? Oh my God. I was like, this lady is crazy.
Because that was part of that mean what you say and say what you mean. That was part of that. She didn't want him to go. She shouldn't have said it in the first place.
Right.
Well, they went back and forth a lot.
She kept saying, okay, well, bye, go. And then she says, oh no, you're gonna stay? Oh, okay, no, that's fine. You can stay. What are you doing?
That's why I said she was drunk.
Editing had me on the floor because I was like, this is something that I would have done. When he said, you just said that you would ride back with me.
10 minutes.
I didn't say that.
Right. I was like, oh, that's so messy.
But it is true. That's their problem, though. They go back and forth like that all the time. But the one thing that stuck with me with Michaela acting a damn fool And it made me realize Michaela ain't never been whooped in a circle. You know, your mama get that little switch and you be going in that, maybe hit. She need that shit. When she was, I wanted to beat her at, where the belt? But acting a damn fool, acting like a child.
She
When she did
is.
that shit, I was just like, oh my God, you're gonna tear up this whole damn place. Now I'm gonna beat your ass.
Right. Because now who paying for this? This coming out your check, ma'am. So you stay here a couple more episodes because you're gonna need this because we about to dock this shit because you done broke this little wood. You done broke wood shit. When you break wood shit, you strong.
You tearing up these people's stuff. Like, come on now, calm your stupid ass down. That was
retarded
so
people's strength.
embarrassing and uncalled for.
And the fact that her sister really came to pick her up. You got a
That's her
house full of
problem.
people that live in the same apartment community as you.
I
You
said the
could have
same
ridden back
thing.
with somebody else.
That's her
So what
fucking
was even
problem,
the
though. That's why
purpose
she's
of
so
her
damn
leaving?
crazy because they spoiled
What's
the
the
hell out of her
purpose
little
of
big
her
lip
leaving?
ass.
Mm-hmm.
What was the purpose of her leaving? He left already. He's gone. Why you need to leave?
She didn't want to face
Now
the
he-
music. She didn't want to face everybody else.
Correct.
You done acted a natural ass. You don't want to be around nobody.
Correct.
Judgment was gonna be strong.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Squad.
the other embarrassing thing though, when they was in the bed and she gonna call her sister, and I felt like she was like 15. Like, what are you doing?
That's what
You
I'm
a grown
saying.
woman.
But I did like how Zach was like, oh no, you will not paint me to be out the bad guy here. Hey.
He's like, let me speak to her. Yeah.
Right. And grab the phone. But did you see how she snatched the phone back?
And he said, I will take her home. She has a ride. There's no way I'm gonna leave her here. You know what I mean? So
Trust to believe her sisters know she crazy as fuck.
But y'all
They
get
do.
into it because my
But they
sisters would have been
know-
like, if you don't lay your yellow ass down.
Yeah, but they know she crazy. They know she crazy.
No.
They
Hurricane
probably
K.
said, you know what? Let me go up here and get this girl before she tell these folks shit up.
No, well, too late because she didn't already did that shit.
Yeah,
And the fact is, she could have stayed like she's standing there. I'm not talking to you. You know, I just don't want to be dependent on you for a ride. I have to find a way home. You didn't have to call your sister. You could have called your sister for consolation. You could have called your sister for, whatever, talking down. But no, everybody is correct. Everybody lives in the same fucking place.
Mm-hmm.
Why you couldn't sit in the back seat? First of all, you could have sat in the back seat with Johnny and Bao. Because they didn't want to talk to each other. Sit your ass in the back seat with them. Sit your ass in the back seat with
right. Since she was your confidant, since Bao was your confidant.
Well, wait, let's back it all the way up. Let's back it all the way up. She the one that caused him to leave. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, she the one that started all of that. It's not like he the one just jumped up and said he wanted to leave. She provoked that. She pushed it. Even when she kept saying, "You can go. Bye, bye." Like, why are you doing all of that? You don't need to do all of that. They was getting along fine when they first got here, and now next thing you know, they are about something, and she just egging him on to make him leave. That was dumb. Like, she caused all that.
Well, like he said, she didn't even know, or he didn't even know until the day of that she was even going to the retreat. Because remember, she moved out and she was so distraught or upset or whatever about their disagreement. He didn't even know until I guess they showed that scene where he called and was like, "So are you coming?" "Oh yeah, I had an appointment."
No, he said that they
TMI.
had talked.
They talked. They talked and worked it out.
But he didn't know until the day of that morning that she was gonna go. He said that he said that either maybe that was on Unfiltered. He didn't know until that day of. So when they showed us that clip in the show that he's calling her saying, "Hey, where you at? We trying to leave, blah, blah, blah." "Oh, I had an appointment. I'm on my way 10 minutes. He like, okay. He didn't know until then, Lovey, that she was gonna even go. He was planning to go by himself.
Yeah, she's a whole ass mess. And I hope she is 1000% embarrassed by her actions. Her and Johnny.
I don't think so. And I think that whatever this is going on with the rumor is only going to justify her behavior. It's not going to cause her to change, because then it's going to seem like, well, he wasn't into me anyway. He was liking her the whole time. You see what I mean?
I'm thinking it is though,
because even when you saw her tweets, that's kind of what she was saying. Like, she's just like, I wasn't with him. He wasn't into me, blah, 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 blah. She's not going to learn. She has not learned anything from this.
I don't think so either.
When she was on Filtered last week, she had a whole attitude.
She did. against
that
Bao.
mop on her head, that crazy
Yep.
mop. She
Oh,
had
that.
that same
Oh, she was
attitude
gross.
the whole
Yep.
time, like she ain't do
Did.
nothing wrong.
All the while,
did.
Bao is over there in the corner peeking out
Right.
the door. I was like,
Come
"Are
Right.
you
on
gonna
home,
come
baby.
out?"
Come on
Bao
home,
was
baby. That's
like,
how she was
oh
looking.
Lord,
I
I
got
ain't
you,
never
Big
looked
Daddy.
at this before.
I've never seen Michaela act in such a way to where she would do those type of things that she was doing. I was like, Bao, okay, I'm on
Well,
your team.
to
However,
be fair,
what you talking now?
she did say the both of them because I was waiting on that. I was like,
She
okay,
did. She said the both of them.
right, because I
heard
was like, oh, okay. We said, oh, Michaela, oh, okay, Zach too. Okay,
her.
yeah.
She said the
Right.
type of things that they were saying to each other. I've
Mhm,
never heard them talk to each other that way before.
mhm,
And
mhm.
Val
Mhm.
was
But you
peeking
sure was
her
there to
head
listen
out.
though. You
Like,
sure was sucking it up,
she sure was. She was in the middle of it the whole time, peeking her head out.
wiping her tears and
Mhm.
everything.
Right,
Well,
she sure
But
was.
I think
Val
that's why
had good
Michaela.
Val had good counseling for Michaela at that
She
moment when
did.
this
She
stuff
did.
first happened. She gave her some good advice, I thought, but somehow it didn't. It worked for a minute, and then by that night, Michaela was on something else.
I think that's why Michaela was so bitter last week at the Unfiltered, because I
Mhm.
believe that there is something to that rumor. So with her,
Where's the rumor
talking
start
to
from? Like, why are people saying that?
Yeah, they've been
because
out
they got
together. There's
pictures.
pictures.
They've been out
Y'all didn't see
together.
that
There's
post?
pictures. I've seen the pictures. They've got
And
pictures.
Also, like
Michaela said
after
it.
the show, they got pictures together. I
Yes,
haven't.
they got
Michaela
I
Zach
didn't
said
and
see the
it.
Bao?
rumor anything.
What did she
Yes,
say?
Yes, Zach and
she
Bao is
said
out
it.
kicking it.
Michaela said it. What was that
I
thing I
didn't
sent
watch that.
y'all?
I didn't see that post that you. I saw the post that you said, BB, but I didn't read it. But not yet. I was gonna wait until today. But I did see the other posts like previously, because they've been talking about this rumor for like a while. At first, remember, I think I said it, and it was supposed to be Myrla, but then it changed. It wasn't Myrla. It was Bao, and I was like, Bao. But then I started seeing the pictures, and the pictures started coming. And it's so weird because now the things that he's saying in the show and in Unfiltered, and the things that she's saying, you could see it. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah. Especially this last Unfiltered, when he was like, well, no, what I need is this and this and this and blah blah blah. And then you think about what she said, Michaela said last week, and how she was just like so pissed about, yeah, I thought Bao was my friend, and I was like, oh shit, okay,
Michaela need to
yeah.
be quiet because she messed that whole thing up. And I hate when women, especially, get in their own way. It's like she could have made that work. Clearly, they were sexually on the same page because anytime they was having sex, they was in a good place. So the thing that he did not like that she continues to do is blow up and lose it. And he
Yep.
said from
Right.
day
And
one, the
why would
first time
he?
she
Like,
did that.
that's crazy.
What you say, Brown?
I don't blame him. Like, who would want to
I
deal
don't
with
at all.
I don't
that
blame him
foolish
either.
shit?
Like, none of us blame him. You know what I mean? He said from day one, the first time she blew up, he does not like that. Like the way we deal with conflict is totally different. I don't like that. And she tried to act like that's not her personality when doggone well that is. And so
Why are we gonna stay? Why are we gonna get divorced and then get back together? Because that's me. It's
that didn't
fundamentally me.
that didn't
Well,
really
he
make no
said
sense.
that though in the beginning. He said it's not a mistake. This is who you are.
It's a fundamental
He
thing.
was like,
He
He
said
that's who
did.
you are. And she was
He
like,
did.
it's not. I can learn from it. And I was like, damn, dude, you got to give her a chance. But he was absolutely right. She
he was
crazy.
He
right.
was.
She crazy.
He
She
was.
crazy as shit. Like,
Yeah, he was afraid from the beginning, and he did have reason to be.
yeah.
And he knew it. He knew it. I think though she tricked him a little bit during the season because sometimes he'd be breaking down, and he was breaking down like it's all my fault and because I want everything to be perfect and because I think he was tricked for a minute. Like maybe she ain't crazy, but she showed her behind this time, and now he know for sure, and the world know.
But honey,
Crazy.
he didn't even see that because he was gone. So when he saw that on Unfiltered, he was like, "Damn, like
I
that's
can't
what
believe
happened."
it. I'm so
Well, he saw all the shit
embarrassed.
that was edited out. Like her showing
Right.
out the cussing and
Behind
crazy
closed
because
doors.
it wasn't just that event. It was a whole
You
bunch
right.
of other shit. And
You
it's
right.
been a
You know,
lot of shit.
they've been living together, so she was doing some crazy stuff
Yeah,
behind closed
I
doors.
agree. Plus, she was contradictory. We all knew she had abandonment issues, and then she tried to say to Bao, he knew I had abandonment issues, and he played that on. He knew that
She got
about
on my
me.
nerve when she said that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
did.
somebody
She
done
got on
pulled
my
down her to
nerves.
say that. Another
Because bitch,
buzzword.
you've been the main one leaving. Now he did leave, yes, once, okay,
She
but
moved out
remember,
every other day.
He
yes,
left twice, like 2 or 3 times.
yep, you assaulted those those wipes, and then you assaulted
But you
those
know what? He did
wipes.
start to move the well, no. Yeah, no. Because she thought that he moved out and he just was going to walk with the dog.
Right, he was just
And
gone.
she moved out. So she was the first person to move out.
She's
Exactly.
irrational. That's
out.
what she is. She's highly irrational.
And where does
She
she go
moved-
though, y'all? When she leaves, she goes where? To her sisters. I still want to know what she talked to the brothers about.
She
though.
had the conversation with the brothers because
She
I,
had one
She
with-
did. And then
She did.
Unfiltered, she did. Jack
She
said it. And unfiltered. that
Well,
she
no, but
did.
she said it on the thing when they were walking.
Mhm.
Because remember, Zach made a stop before they got to the barn,
so
and
they
they
could get
did
themselves together.
right, and that's when they was doing the feeding the little goats and stuff like that, and they were having a good time. And then he said the little comment about, oh, are we sleeping in the bed together? She was like, yeah, why? Oh, because we have fun. I'm like, oh, okay, you trying to do it? You on my nerves
Right, he
with
trying
that?
to get some.
Yeah, but
That's the
when
one
they
thing
were
they do agree on. They
yeah,
agree
for
on
real.
sex.
And he
Clearly
probably
like
doing
that.
it a little bit too well. You don't give your A game. Hey, I tell people, you do not get your A game off the top, especially to these crazy people, because they're gonna be like cats. You can't get rid of motherfuckers when you give up your A game.
He like her, like he liked that about her, because he clearly keep going back.
He said, that's fun. They were like, I like us sleeping together because that's fun.
Well, they say crazy
Mhm.
women get in bed.
I was about to say the same thing, Brian. They say crazy women got good,
That good.
Mm-hmm.
They got the
So-
good.
That's the Lord
Apparently.
playing a trick on you. That's what that is.
Mhm.
That's what that is. But
That's why
yeah, she needs help.
If she was bad in bed,
Really need help.
stay going.
Yeah, you're right. If she was bad
Yeah,
in
she
bed, he'd
did.
have stayed gone. You're right.
Yeah.
That's
Stay
yeah,
the
when
going.
that-
only
when-
reason
Keep
I'm not
coming
calling
back.
her trash.
You're not calling
That's
her trash?
I'm not gonna call her trash because she really needs help.
Because she got
Yeah.
She can't help it.
Yeah,
think she can help it.
Yeah, she need a check. She
Yeah,
deserves
she
a check. like
definitely
literally.
can't help it.
really
Johnny is trash
No.
because he's purposely doing this shit.
Oh my
He's
god.
purposely
he
acting
is.
up like that.
He
But
is.
this girl, she can't help it. Anybody that start doing this shit, yeah, you need to be in a room somewhere with a jacket on.
Had it.
I think-
Yep.
I think Zach don't want to let go of that sex, and that's why he keep trying to leave the door open and saying, we could say that we don't want to be together on decision day, but then it's still day.
I think he needs to just leave her alone. He needs to just don't stop messing with her
He do.
head and
He
her
do.
heart. Just leave her alone, because all you're gonna do is gonna get worse. And then off camera, because you're trying to say, well, maybe off camera it'll be better. No, off camera she's gonna tear your shit up. So you see what she do on camera? She tearing other people's shit up. Off camera, you're not gonna have no car, no
She
front
gonna
door.
be tearing slashing tires.
Right. You're not gonna have no smoke detector batteries, like Gil said, and she gonna set fire to your shit. So you
Right.
might, yeah. She was already detailing. Right. She was detailing her antics. I was like, girl, you giving up too much on the Crazy Girl Handbook. You doing too much.
She was laughing. She was laughing, and he was looking at her like, she's for real with that.
Mm-hmm. She is very for real with that. She's like, I'm petty. She even called herself petty. She even said she was petty.
Yeah,
I
she's
don't
a
know.
whole lot. She needs some help, and her sisters need to stop bailing her out and coddling her and
I
let that
agree.
girl grow up,
I agree.
because she'll never be able to fully function on her own if y'all keep bailing her out.
I think she may take the advice of her sisters, hopefully, and somebody needs to be like straight up with her about her antics and her behavior and just go off on her.
Somebody does.
Especially
They need to
trying
be
to get
straight up
some
with her. You're correct. They need to put her ass
'Cause I
somewhere,
think
like Brown said, in a padded cell.
Dang, not a patty cell, just
No,
just a little medication.
no, she needs to go to sleep for a couple of days. She needs to chill out.
Y'all got her in The Lady
Go and
Sings
check
the
herself
Blues.
I
Patty
got her.
Wap.
No, I got her in what's that called? The new Brandy video. I'm on the borderline. She needs to calm down.
That's not a song. That song.
I'm
That
on
is
the
my song.
borderline. I know that's my little song. She needs to calm down.
So I
And she
know that
needs
this
to-
is, I know that this is, past season, but because I think we're pretty much done with this particular episode. Did y'all see Chris's post about
No.
Mercedes?
What is he saying?
still
I thought they were married.
He back with her?
Don't tell me
So
she's pregnant. Please don't tell me she's pregnant.
no, he's accusing her of lying about the pregnancy.
Oh, but you got video.
No,
Didn't you didn't have no, I thought he had scans and shit.
Ultrasound.
Right.
No, he was never able to produce those. Remember, because she was looking for them, and she was never ever. He was never able to produce those. No tests, no nothing.
Well, me and Belinda predicted that all along. She was never pregnant. Especially
Yeah,
with the conversation that she had with.
Why he trying to accuse her? He was in on that.
Oh, hell yeah.
On that foolishness.
Yeah, because I still can't believe that she came on there with her wiglet looking like that too, Mercedes. You supposed to come on looking like straight Trina, the baddest bitch. I don't know what was wrong with you. But I'm still on Zack and Michaela, and all I want to say is BB, you and me, top dog, because everybody else on this panel. First of all, not only did you say they was gonna make it, you said yes for what? Black love.
Okay, look. But I didn't say crazy love. That was different.
There is a difference.
Yeah, that was an unseen thing. That was a neutral.
When you start talking about mental health, it's on a whole nother path. And so I was wrong.
BB, I was the only one that said no from the outright. BB said yes, then changed and said, hell no, I got an X by and said hell no. So BB, you saw the signs like Prince. That's what's up.
Well,
me and Brown and Lovey.
I was with him. I was definitely with him, but the unknown factor allows all of us to watch that vote away. Nobody foresaw her being.
Oh, it's a wash.
BB.
Did nobody know she was gonna be that fucking crazy? Y'all didn't
BB
know
and
that.
I did.
Y'all didn't know
Yes,
that.
we did. Yes, we did.
Y'all didn't know.
BB,
Y'all didn't
we
see.
saw it.
You didn't see nothing about it. That
Yes,
first
we
episode.
did.
Where y'all see it?
in
Where
her
you
eyes.
see it?
Her
Where you
eyes.
see it?
She was moving side to side. Her eyes. She was crazy. BB.
The mental health.
You know what? We gonna be we about to be done because y'all, but you make it.
I don't even know what made me say no, but I did. Yeah, I don't know. It must have been something where we may have discussed it.
Thank you.
But I definitely.
That's what we going with.
Yeah, because she started with yes, and then she changed. No, she started with yes, and then within the same episode, she changed. Was like, you know what?
It's just.
But
like
I started off no because I was like,
when you voting
no.
and when you betting on the game, and the star quarterback get hurt, Vegas will take that game off the line. You can't even bet on it no more because of unseen factors. This one, we taking that one off the board because that motherfucker crazy as hell. It's not even fair. Like, you can't handicap this couple.
Poor Zack didn't even see that coming. He didn't know what to do. Had him breaking down every single episode.
He probably crying, but Bao drying his tears up.
Oh, hey. I believe that and it's so weird because stuff that he says now, like I need this and I want that. I kind of didn't see them as a relationship. I saw them maybe like a good friendship, but I kind of see how they would work. I think Zack would like the meal prepping.
Well, y'all said that last week, Belinda. You had said that she she would take care of him and slower.
Oh, she's not gonna freak out. She's, hey, it's okay. It's all right.
And he's a perfectionist. And she's a perfectionist too. And she got that bidet.
You know what? Got to do with anything. I can't.
Bidet, and more importantly than a bidet, Bao got a little badunk. She got a little
Wait, BB. BB, how would you know, Brown?
How would you know?
Right, after all of that you cut up about me and
Because
his tight ass
she
pants.
she pointed it out. She pointed it out to me and
No,
told me. I had
no,
never
she
looked
ain't
until
got
she told
nothing.
me.
No, she don't.
Who said it?
You did.
Oh, what
Come
we
on,
doing?
I want to talk about her trash husband.
Oh yeah, he is hot shit on a goddamn dirty platter. He is garbage.
Hot
He
shit.
is garbage.
Yeah, little bitch ass gonna come in there. Where am I gonna sleep? Where am I gonna sleep? You know what? Outside in your damn car. That's where you going to.
In his
Rock,
Tesla.
paper, scissors.
Did he have a Tesla though?
He had a Tesla.
He had a
girl.
Tesla. Yeah.
Oh,
Hollywood.
I'm so sick of
Rock, paper,
Johnny.
scissors.
Johnny caused all of that on himself, everything on himself, and he treat Bao like trash for no reason. And he's horrible.
I'm so
It's all
glad
purpose.
Bao had
He
her
was
little
starting to
epiphany
leave.
moment. I'm so glad that
Yeah.
Bao had her epiphany moment this session. And when she finally was like, you know what, I am not here for this shit. She town business up. I was very proud of her.
Right. How he gonna be talking about he don't want to be intimate with her no more, and he just not into her. After 15 years, I'm just not attracted to you. 15 years, I could have dated you. I'm just not attracted to you. Like, why are you sleeping with her the whole time? Like, that's just some trash moves.
Yeah, when he said that, I would have had to beat his ass.
What'd you say, BB?
As soon as he said that, I'd be like, you know what? I'm about to come across this damn table.
well, she gained her bearings
She did.
and she
Did
woke
old
the hell
said
up.
Michelle, I think I'm just about over being okay.
I want to know, what do you guys think is behind him just being saying some just mean things to her? Like, what's behind that? Why does he have to be so mean?
He's trying to be blunt.
I'm
He's
sorry.
calling it honesty, but there's a difference between being blunt and honest and being just like mean. Like Myrla, she's blunt. Gil is blunt and honest, but they're not mean. And
Yeah.
he's just mean. And then he tries to talk about Bao, and having the kitty and her facial expressions, and she turns into a kid and all this. He does the same thing. That motherfucker pouts so bad. When he gets to pouting and he gets that and he puts his head down and looks side to side like he's just seething, I be wanting to like punch him in his throat. Like, he gets on my damn nerves. And did y'all notice that they said the same thing in their confessionals about how we didn't argue this weekend, but we didn't really have any interaction too. We didn't even talk. We're avoiding each other. Both of them said the same thing.
And I think that's what they needed. The retreats always seem to bring a moment of clarity
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to the couples.
It took the fog off of Bao. I mean, she needed to stop having sex with him because sometimes you be in a little fog, and I think the step back was good for Bao, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
This the second time in a row somebody didn't left the retreat. Zach left this one. Remember the last one? The other dude left because what he said is we found out that his dog sitter, who was sitting his dog left, so he had to go back home early.
Who was
he
that?
didn't Jake didn't leave.
Jake.
He stayed. He just left a lot earlier than everyone else.
Yeah.
He left. He left in the morning though. He just say bye to that heifer. He was out on her.
Oh, y'all remember when Mr. Lie about everything left
Michael.
the retreat early?
Michael and Brandon.
Yeah,
Michael
and Brandon left early.
Yeah.
He got in the car with his little boyfriend.
And that's another thing.
If you're leaving, I'll go with you.
With Michaela, the producers would have taken her home. She could have got home.
Right. She had transportation. She had transportation.
Right.
And then, so she went and got in the bed with Bao. So now you can't even be by yourself. Why don't you cry your crazy ass in your room by yourself? You went in the room with Bao.
She could have Ubered home too.
I didn't know she did that. I missed that.
Yeah, Bao said she came.
Bao said she came in the room. That's when Bao was. Yeah, she was. So that's another reason why she's feeling quote unquote betrayed by Bao, because she like, bitch, I done told you all of this. I done came in there and cried on your little ass, and now you didn't.
Oh well, you move, you lose, honey.
Hey,
Take your medication next
Act a
time.
fool, you lose. That's what you need to be. Act a fool, you lose.
Right. So whatever
Right.
you don't want them, another man's trash is another woman's treasure. Boom.
Girl.
There it
so
is.
silly.
Wait, we didn't even discuss Prince and Ray.
Oh shit, we showed
Did
it.
anything happen?
No.
Boring. I don't know what. Boring and boring.
Yeah, they're kind of boring. I completely forgot about them. That's just how
Boring.
non-existent they were this episode.
Yeah,
Boring
which is
and
a
boring.
good thing.
She's
That's a
trying
good
to
thing.
act
All
like
we did was
she
talk
gonna-
about her shoes.
or she trying to act like she gonna be a different Rachel and he not gonna be able to handle her and all this stuff. I'm like, only thing is they are trying to preview that she's gonna say something that like she cheated. They kind of alluded to that, so I don't know what that's about. Something happened on the night when he locked her out. Something happened that night. Maybe she went to
talking
go
about
stay
trust.
with somebody with another dude.
No,
Maybe
didn't
went to
she
go
kind of
stay
said
with
like
another
that was
dude.
their
She said, "I
breakdown.
don't
Like,
know."
yeah, I think she felt like they got better after that. Is what she was trying to say. Like, you know,
Yeah.
No,
I
but
guess she thought maybe
they
Zack
said
and
something
Michaela.
about trust. He brought up something about trust.
Yeah, he said
And she
trust is a
said,
big
I
thing for
didn't
me.
tell
Da,
you.
da, da.
And she said, I didn't tell you what happened that night. That's what they alluded to. So I don't know what she's gonna tell them. But she did something on that night. He kicked her out. He locked her out.
But I
I don't
forgot
know,
she
maybe she
said
wants to
she
stay.
said where she went though. I forgot who let her in.
I
One of the
think
other
she went to
couples.
another dude's house. Somebody let her in so that she could make a phone call. But I don't know if she stayed over there to the morning or what. But she kept saying something happened. Remember she
Well,
said
that
something
would
happened
that would have been
that
her
night.
bad then. She then like Brown said she'd be charged for that though, cause like bitch you doing too much. That's like too soon. Like make sure it's over for you like go and do some stupid shit like Jiminy Crickets.
She did something because she said I didn't want to tell you about it, and then he started talking about trust. So I don't know if it's editing or if she did something she ain't supposed to do. Who knows?
Somebody said she was gonna show y'all, but we'll
Oh.
wait to see. We'll wait and see.
What,
October
was that old
7th.
Negro spiritual? What was that?
October 7th, 2021. Brown states Rachel has issues.
Indeed, she does.
Oh yeah.
I can't. I'm done. Are we done?
Yeah, as we finish, as we
Hella.
Okay.
Hella.
Not hella. That's funny.
Yeah, it was kind of boring. Last night was kind of boring stuff with that hurricane moment. But
Ooh,
Yeah,
God.
it was.
kinda
It was
boring.
a little bit of a wah wah, but it's all right. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more exciting next week because they going on other dates again.
Is it the end day? This is the last week.
Yeah, I think it is. They
Well,
are
shoot,
going
we're
on
only
dates.
down to 2 couples now.
Right,
We
it's
down
very
to 2
clear.
couples. The other
It is
ones-
absolutely crystal clear how this thing is gonna go.
Yeah.
right. Are the other 3 couples still trying to act like they're going on dates? Because we down to 2 couples.
Well, if Henry and Christina could go out on the last date and she was looking at him with a little bit of a star glass, then yes, they're
That was
gonna.
That
She
was
was looking
petty.
at him with a little bit of, oh shit,
I'm
I'm
about to be
still
homeless.
homeless.
Right.
Right.
I'm hella mad how y'all said that together.
And that was
I'm hella
unrehearsed.
mad.
Right, I'm hella mad how
That
y'all
was
said that
petty
together.
because there's no way that well, really, yeah, Bao and Johnny, they ain't get back together. Brett, Ryan,
Fuck
no.
no.
Michaela, nope.
Next
So-
week, what we're gonna see is how Ryan gets busted about being on the freaking site.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
forgot
cares?
Brown had
Who
all
cares?
these excuses for Ryan last time, but
Who cares? She nasty.
we'll see how you get
Oh,
on.
look, you know what? And on that note,
Nasty.
America, we are done.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying she's nasty. So move on.
I thought maybe he didn't sleep on the floor with her because he would have been like engulfed in a pile of shit.
Right.
You wouldn't have
I
known
thought-
where he started and the floor began.
I really thought that Ryan would have started liking her when they was playing volleyball, or she was all in her element. You know, normally she don't participate in nothing. She was really into that volleyball and having her a good time. I thought he would have been liking that. You know,
No,
getting
but
turned on.
I was mad at her for standing the thing in the car with punk ass Johnny and not trying that shooting shit. I have a phobia. I don't like champagne bottles. I don't like loud noises. Girl, calm down. Put the fucking earplugs in. Go over there and let him teach you how to shoot a ski. At least shoot it once and then be like, oh, okay, I can't do it. I mean, try something.
Val was down for it all. She was here for it.
And that's what Johnny said. I like that she tries everything. I will say that about, yeah, Johnny, because you sat your punk ass in the little go-kart too. Oh my God, we're gonna die today. She was swinging that gun up. But yeah, boo.
Boo.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens next week.
On that note.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in with us for yet another week. Definitely keep checking us out right here on YouTube, as well as Pop Break TV, popbreak.com, and all other social media platforms under Live, Laugh, and Lovey. Yeah. Till next week, y'all. Bye.
Bye-bye.